I just finished customizing my XP Lite 2.0 with a dual battery and a bunch of new accessories, so stay tuned. I'll walk you through it all next on the channel. Before we get started with the mods, I got a hack for you. You can see the light flashing there, and if you look at the rear light as well, that is also flashing. So there's a new setting now in the electric displays that allow you to have flashing lights, and since I ride during the day, this is my default setting now, as you can see it there. If I hit the plus button, it's going to stop, and now it's just your regular light. You can't turn it off though in this setting, I don't believe. So to get there, you're going to hit the plus and minus button, go to the P settings, and I believe it's number 12. Yeah, so it's at 0, 1. If I bring it down to 0, that's back to normal, and that's going to give you the on and off lighting. 1, there's also, yeah, it's just 0 and 1. So if I put it back in 0, hit save, restart the bike. Okay, now the light's on. So if I press it again, now it's off. So it's 0 or 1. 0 is the normal mode, and then 1 is that flashing mode. So I'm going to set it back there now. So 13, let's bring it back down to, oops. Got to scroll back to number 12. Okay, 0, now 1. And I really like that mod for safety, particularly during the day, and even at night too. Alrighty bikers, welcome to the Lite 2.0 modded to my specs. Dual batteries, I want to meet Tanya 2 here. So my first electric XP Lite I named Tanya, but this one is Tanya 2. And she's even got her letters on there now, so pretty proud of her. So let's talk about this e-bike. So it's a very lightweight e-bike, under 50 pounds, a little bit more actually with my mods, but stock e-bike is like 49 pounds I think. This came with a 7.8, but I'm getting the 14 amp hour battery for the electric Lite 2.0. And that's coming in August, so I guess there was a little bit of a delay with the batteries needed, so that's coming. So once I do get it, I'm going to pair it with that 10 amp hour I have on the back there. Now, shout out to Matt at Electric All Wheel. He sells the dual battery kits for the electric, and I've also got another product of his on the e-bike as well, which we'll go over in a second. But yeah, check him out if you want a dual battery system. The insides where the controller is stored is actually, it's much more clearance now than the old XP Lite. I'll show you a picture. It's just a couple of wires in there. They're XT60s, so it's a pretty easy connection. You just unplug it from the face plate here, plug it into the balancer, route the 2 wires down there, one for the other battery, and you're basically all done. Plug the other one into the controller itself, and that's it. It takes 5 minutes literally. So shout out to Matt for getting that out there for you electric riders. I do have a video on that. If you want to go watch the 1.0 dual battery setup, you can check it out. You can also watch Matt's video as well on his channel, Electric All Wheel. And yeah, this thing now, currently it has 17.8 amp hours of battery. It's kind of the flaw of the stock bike. You don't get too far with it. You get about 20 miles maybe of real world range. I took it on a trip to the Long Island Rail Trail and did about 20 miles there and kind of struggled the last 3 or 4 miles of that, just getting back. Had to put in one and turn it off a couple times, but I just made it. So, but with the extra battery and the bigger one coming, this thing is going to be a long range, lightweight e-bike. It's probably going to be the longest range lightweight e-bike that I've seen online anyway. So let's talk about what I did to this e-bike. A number of changes here, some of which I borrowed from the original Tanya. But of course we've got the spoke skins down here. These are reflective. They kind of match the color here actually. So these are really nice. They look better in dusk, sunlight, things like that. They come with about 72 of them, 36 in each wheel. I got the little valve cap stem as well. A little nice little detail there. From up front here we got storage. We got a Rhino Walk bag. We got a bell. And we got a mirror. And we got my Ronin grips. I had these on the other Lite. They were tan. This time I went with a gray theme, as you can tell with the seat. But I got a gray bag from Rhino Walk. Gray grips to match. And if you notice something else on the handlebars, what's new? Well, I got a thumb throttle. That's right. Also from Electric All-Wheel. You can buy this on Amazon too, but some of the ones I previously used did not work on my electrics, but this one does. So definitely get it off matte over Electric All-Wheel. And thumb throttle Electric XP Lite might be the first 2.0, might be the first one to have it in the e-bike world. And this bike to me is better suited for a thumb throttle because it only goes 20. So I think I can get it to 21 maybe, but that's the other part of this e-bike. It has limitations, and speed is one of those. I do wish you could unlock it, especially since I've got extra battery on there and a bigger one coming. It'd be nice to be able to hit like 24 on this thing, but I wish Electric would do that someday, but we'll see. So I got a cup holder on here as well. I got this Night Eyes kind of basic phone holder. And here's the half-knee mirror over here. Nice rubber grips here from Ronin. These are nice and soft. And they just slide right on with some alcohol, rubbing alcohol inside. Just slide them right on. There's the end cap there. Of course, electric folding lock. They sell those. Cup holder from Wheel Up. Had that lying around. And here's the setup, closer setup here. So there's a 10 amp hour battery in here. It's hard to see, but you can see the blue of it there. And it comes with a charger as well from Hylon. I bought the battery on Amazon. I bought the dual balancer kit from Matt Electric All-Wheel. It's like 50 or 60 bucks, something like that. Fairly cheap mod to do. Here's the seat. Now this is a gray seat. Believe it or not, it's hard to find gray seats on Amazon. This one came from Amazon Japan. So it came via DHL. So it must have come from Japan actually. It's got the springs on there for a little suspension there. I got a little USB light as well in the back, just for extra lighting. I got my crisscross badging on the rear dropout there, or the rear, whatever you want to call that piece. Here's the left side, Tanya 2, and so it's finally complete. I'm done modding this thing, and looking forward to taking it on more rides. I'll be heading back to NYC with it. I guess stay tuned for that video. That's a look at my mods. I'll link everything in the description here. Help out the channel if you want to make it like mine, or use some of the same parts and things here. So yeah, it's a great little e-bike, guys. It's one of my favorite just to throw around and get out on the road. I mean, the main flaws are the battery size, but you can now get the 14 amp hour coming next month. And there's a little bit of ghost pedaling at the higher speeds. So it's a single gear e-bike, and that's one of the trade-offs for the price of $7.99, whatever it is. So it's the best low-cost e-bike on the market, and I just made I made it even better. So check out the links, mod up your own, and I'll see you on the next crisscross, guys. Thanks for watching. If you don't like gray grips, you can also get these Sandstorm tan ones as well. I originally had these on the e-bike, however, there's no cutouts on here, so I couldn't put the mirror on it, but these also work pretty well, and they match the Sandstorm very well there.